Hello everybody and welcome back to YouTubing. It's been a while and you'll notice that the camera quality might be a bit shoddy and it's against a white wall, and that is because I'm filming from my phone, and this is because we are doing a Lego related thing. Yes. And this is how, and I feel like once I show you this it will entirely explain what the thing is. Yes, this is the Krusty Burger set. The Lego Simpsons Krusty Burger, because they did do a couple of Lego sets and then they got rid of the Simpsons Lego sets and you can't get them anymore, which is a shame. But they've brought them back, and this is the first one with the Krusty Burger. Now I will go through each thing as we go. So this is the Krusty Burger sign with the sort of 3D-ish nose sort of thing. The terrifying eyes. The mouth slightly off with the sticker. That's my fault. And yeah, so this is the way out. Now, before I will show you the building itself. It's quite big. You can sort of see bits inside. That's like a little post box. This is like the drive-through. If we sort of open the doors, come on. There we go. You can open these up and see inside, but it's quite dark because there's a roof on. Yes, we shall take that roof off in a bit, but first I need to show you some of the other parts that you get in this set. You get the car, you get the Simpsons car, but it's quite unique in the fact that it is, as you can see, a Krusty version of the Simpsons car. So it's like, I think the suggestion is that like they're trying to pretend to be Krusty to hide out from something. I think it's from like a later series episode. This boot opens up. Yes, it's quite a fun build, the little car, and in there is a slingshot. We'll get to why that's important later. And there's also like a sort of fork for eating. Yes. Now we have the minifigures. I'll go through them one by one. Hang on a minute. Let me just sit down. Here we go. So we have, obviously, we have up first is little Homer Simpson. Now, come on, focus a bit. There you go. There's little Homer Simpson with like a drink, a slushy or a squishy as they're called in The Simpsons. Got like a little bit of food on his shirt. Yes, it's a little quite nice little Homer Simpson set. I've only got one other Homer Simpson, and that is the one from Lego Dimensions. So I feel like I could always include that in this set, but I think that's just the generic Homer with like, it's this but without the little blob on it. We've got Homer, which I tend to stick in the car. We then have, we'll go through the kids first. So you've got little Bart Simpson, seen here with his slingshot, which is why there's a spare slingshot, which I put in the car. Because he has little legs, because he's a child, his legs don't move, so he's quite a stationary character. You then have Lisa Simpson. I'll just turn around for you. There you go. And she's got a saxophone with her to play her saxophone. Saxophone. Yes, little Lisa Simpson. Come on, camera. I know you want to focus on the car and the interesting stuff, but focus on Lisa first. There you go. Yeah, she's got pearls. She's got the little legs as well. She's got lovely, lovely spiky hair, which feels weird because it's Lego set. And then we have who do we go for? I think we should go for Krusty. Now, Krusty, this is an interesting Krusty design, mainly because this is for a very specific episode, because this is from, I think it's a season 15 episode where Krusty creates the vegan burger, or like the vegetarian burger, the Mother Nature one. And so that's why he's dressed as like a farmer. And yeah, he's got like a little hat, he's got like overalls on, got a pitchfork. And yeah, so like it's not normally how you'd see Krusty obviously in the show, but look at him, he's having a nice time. Yes, you've got Krusty. We then have one of the workers, and the squeaky voiced teen wearing a little hat, and he's got his work clothes with him. He hasn't got much of a back. He's got a broom. I think there's another broom handle somewhere in this set. I can't remember where I put it, but like you can use, like they've given you a spare to use as like storage, and so obviously you're gonna have him working. So like what I tend to do, I've got him at the cashier, which is in there, which we'll see in a minute. But also you can have him like stood at this bit for the drive-through, because as you, we'll go into the outside bit, the actual main bit in a minute. But yeah, we've got squeaky voiced teen. We've got one of two completely new Lego minifigures for The Simpsons. Apparently, these have not been in any of like the blind bag minifigure base things. Got Lou, Officer Lou. Come on, focus on Officer Lou. No. Okay, no, my phone is not going to focus. Yeah, he has a little coffee cup. Oh, there we go. Coffee cup. He's got like a police uniform on. He's got a hat. I believe all the hats and like headwear are all like, because these are like molded things, like the hats aren't separate, they're like built in. So you can't like give the police hat to Homer or a normal minifig. But yes. So that is Lou, who obviously can buy some stuff from the thing. And the final one, who I think is my favourite, thing about this whole set, is little old Sideshow Bob. So he's got his very long, very thingy face with lovely, lovely hair, spiky hair, and he has a custard pie. And obviously, he's trying to murder Bart. But especially Bart. Yes. I tend to have him on the roof as though because there's like as you can see there, there's like a little hatch. And I like having him stood over the hatch as though he's trying to like sneak in and kill Bart. But yes, so that is all the minifigures. So if we have a look at this, we have a speaker board of like placing orders, and the stickers actually kind of say, "Oh, what's on?" So you can have a milkshake, you can have Buzz Cola, you can have Diet Cola. You can have a crusty pork sandwich. You can have a crusty bacon cheeseburger. You can place your orders here at the Krusty Burger. And so, what I like about this set, it's similar with the terrifying clown head, is these little, like these white bits are meant to obviously represent his hands. So it's like he's grabbing the burger, and then here he's sort of grabbing the side of the thing, which I really like. Yeah, you've got the door, which says over 12 served, open 24 hours. And that I believe that opens, but I can't remember how. But yeah, around here we've got like a pipe system. We've got the meat byproduct delivery entrance. We've got like an oil. I think this is like an oil spill, but it's also like where they keep the gold. If I remember rightly. Hang on a moment. Like there is a way to, yes, like if you lift that up, there's like gold pieces. If you can see in there, I think that like I left a couple of them in there. There's like a few like little things in there that you can obviously peruse at your own leisure. Let us spin this round carefully so I don't obviously break anything, because I'm quite a clumsy boy. So yes, we've got the in sign, because obviously we've got the out sign there. That looks awful. It looks like somebody's killed all of the bloody Simpsons characters. So yeah, you've got like some bushes which were quite fun to build, and oh, I thought I unplugged something there. Everything's fine. We've got more windows and stuff, and then there's not much at the back. There's like some like little posters with like El Barto, vote Sideshow Bob for mayor from Sideshow Bob Roberts, the episode. You've got the Krusty Burglar, who's missing because Homer kills him in like, what's it called? Like Homie Like Clown? I think that's the name of the episode. But yeah. Yeah, this is a very fun set to build, and it has a few neat things, and obviously, people will be thinking, oh, a bush has fallen off. I'll have to fix the bush later. Look. A bush. But yeah, most people think, oh, yes, like, you won't ever be able to see into this. Now, watch here. So if you remove the roof like this, so you've got like a little fan which blows. And like you can actually use it as wind power. And then here's that hatch that I mentioned earlier, which can open and close, and it's got like a little lid. And yeah, this acts as like a roof. It's just sort of held on like that, and you slide it in. But then that means we can, let me just stand up, we can actually see into it a bit more. And obviously, it's quite detailed like this, and so like you can see where it is. So there's the kitchen, there's the dining bit, there's like some food, and there's a play pit. But if we spin this around a little bit, and we do this, ignore the bush. Sorry if I'm covering the camera. There's a little, if you notice, down here, like where this vent is, there's like a little line. If we click that, it comes apart. And so now, if I was to move this to the side, we can now see into the set. So there is so you've got the kitchen with like some lovely stickers of the cashier, like the tills. You've got 2 burgers there. You've got a 3rd burger there. You've got this, which is entirely maneuverable, which is helpful for when you open it up. You've got like all the sandwiches and stuff, so obviously, free slide whistle. And then you've got the Krusty dehydrated milkshakes, Krusty orange drink, Krusty ice cream, Krusty cookies. The prices are quite cheap considering this day and age. You've got that. You then have, let me just, it's one thing I have heard about this set is that a lot of it tends to fall apart. So we have, you have the Krusty coleslaw. There's like, if I remember rightly, like there's something in, like you can actually open that up and there's like a little green disc in to indicate coleslaw. There's like a little storage thing there which you can move. You've got the drinks thing, you've got some cups. You have here, you've got a grill with a fork on it, and you have a lovely little, hang on a minute, got like a little, got like a little air fryer, well not air fryer, but like a chip fryer, which you can like dip chips in, because a lot of the chips that you could see over there, and I think there's a spare one that I've kept somewhere, like you can have a chip that you can then like deep fry. So obviously, if you want to play with the Zate, you can actually go, "Oh, I'll cook your chips for you," and then yeah. And now it's not going to go back in, is it? Oh, there we go. And then yes, we've got that. That's on the floor now. We'll just maneuver that behind the building with the grass. Yes, so now you have a bit better look at the interior. So you've got a sort of sub sandwich thing there, like a tomatoey thing or like a meatball sub. You've got the like a bucket or like a thingy of chips, which are maneuverable, and they tend to always fall out. You've got like a condiment station there. That says push, but you can actually I think I can't remember what's in there, but there's something in there. Yeah, you've got a drink, you've got like a spare drink, so obviously with Homer, because where is he? Because he's holding that, you can do that. And then you can go, and then the Krusty's Kid Zone. Now these, if I can get my hand in there without, if you notice, all of these are like, they're loose, so they're like actual like playing balls, like from like a children's play centre, so you can actually do things. Now we've got a toilet. We have a sticker of the Ribwidge, which is probably what that table there is for. You have a Krusty brand notice board with change fryer oil, slide whistle lessons, unpaid overtime sign up, now mandatory. You've got, so this is the self-service kiosk. You've got the drink bit, but obviously when because this bit is connected to here, so obviously, so where this oven is, that is next to here. So obviously when it's all together, you can do the drive-through and then go, like you can do the whole thing. But if you notice on the sign, it says next order 700 Krusty Burgers, which is, I think it's either a late episode or it's a very specific episode. It's the Boy Scouts in the Hood. It's the one where Homer and Bart get lost when Bart joins his scouts, and then they end up finding their way home due to finding a Krusty Burger on an oil rig, and Homer asks for 700 Krusty Burgers. Oh, I've knocked something. But if I was just to move this wall, which I can, you can see there's like a little toilet which has got like a little vent. It's got like a toilet with like a flush, can flush, and then you've got like toilet paper, which feels really weird actually. But yes, so now let us just put that together. But yes, this is the Krusty Burger set with all the Krusty people. Krusty people. But yeah, it's a really fun build. I highly recommend it. There are only 2 caveats to this. Swearing at the Lego now. And that is, there is 2 like pieces of this that really annoy me. It was just because they kept falling off while I was building. Now, one of them is there's a corner piece here. Like this particular corner, I think it's this corner. There's like, not 100%, it might not be. Might be a different corner, but there's a corner piece somewhere which would never stay on, and so whenever I was like putting up the walls, that would just pop off, and then everything would just sort of go boom. That took forever. And then what was really annoying is these where are they? There's those little twiddly, these bits at the back. You'd think before you put all these on, you'd do that because that bit is behind, and so it gets stuck. But no, you put these on first, and then you have to drag that out of the thing and then press it on, and then hopefully these don't fall apart. And obviously, bits of it have fallen apart. See around there. But yes, I really like this set, and I thought, oh, I'll show it off. So, I hope you like it. And as all the Simpsons lay in waste, with Sideshow Bob over there, say goodbye. Say goodbye, Krusty.